What is up, everyone? So in this video I'm going to be showing you the basics on how to create a Discord server. Alright, so the main thing that you're going to need, it's going to be like how do you create channels, roles, and all that kinds of stuff. So yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so what you're first going to want to do is go over to find this little plus icon. So what you're going to have to do from your starting point, you're going to have to scroll down and you should be able to see this add server icon. So once you do this, you have to click add server, and then you can, if you want to join a server, you can go to any one of these templates, or if you want to join a server, that's actually, you have to go over here and you can click join and then blah 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 blah. Further here you have to enter the link and stuff, but I'm going to be showing how to create a server. So you can make it to whatever thing you're gonna want. I would suggest create my own because it can just be a normal thing. But if you wanted to make it like a school club or something, or a study group, or friends, or artists, or local community, whatever you want, it's pretty much anything, like gaming server as well. All of that, it's all the categories you could choose from. But I would suggest create my own. So I click create my own, and then you can just write either for a club or community or for me and my friends. I would just write for a club or community. Then you can name it to whatever you want. I'm just gonna name it YouTube example. And then you can add a little image right here if you want to have a thumbnail or something on it. And yeah. Okay, so from here, you're just going to want to add a thumbnail or whatever, a little image. As you can see, on these servers on the side, all these little servers, they have those icons in front. I'm just going to not add one for now. So you're just going to have to create. Now you're going to have this little welcome to YouTube example. So it's going to say whatever you named your server to. And yeah, okay, so your first step is done. Now I'm going to tell you the main channels that you need. So for text channels, you're going to need this normal general one, and these other ones are just suggestions if you if you need them. If not, it's fine, but I would suggest them if you want, if you have a up and running and important server. So what you're going to want to do, I'm just going to do this for if you have an up and running important one. So you're going to click create a channel, and then you're going to click text, which is your first one, and you're going to name it rules. Then you're going to click create, and over here, once it says rules, this is where you're going to add all of your channel rules. And what I would suggest you do is just write, if you want to help keep the server a better place, make sure to follow the rules. And then you can type, if you click Control B or Command B, they're both the same, or you could just do this. You can put these little star things, and you can write rules and make it like that. And now you can click enter, and shift and enter, and then you can just do rule 1, rule 2, rule 3, etc. So that's the rules section. And to make sure that people don't start spamming inside of your rules and it's just something that you can touch, you have to go to permissions, go to everyone, click view channel so they can view the channel. You're going to want to scroll down to send messages, turn off. You're going to turn off this, you're going to turn off this one. It's going to be under text channel permissions. And then this one you can keep like that. And they cannot mention or anything. And they can add reactions if you want them to be able to, so they can just react on your messages if you tell them to. And then you're just going to click save changes. So now all the other people, if none of them are admins, which I will tell you about later, if none of them are admins, you will be able to make them so that they can message in it. So then your next channel will have to be announcements. So you don't have to create these, like I said, but I would suggest doing it because it's probably the best option. So yeah, so welcome to announcements. And whenever you start a new announcement, you're gonna make, like, my main idea for you would be to start off with, you have to type the @ symbol and click everyone. And then it should be able to do this, and you can enter it, and then you see this like little yellow highlight turn around your text. That means that it's been like everyone has been like notified that they were added or like they were mentioned in any of these channels. And then you can go on to add whatever, blah 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 blah, whatever you need to. So that's another channel you're mainly gonna need. So those are like the main text channels. And now you're going to learn how to do your voice channels. Okay, so for the voice channels, before we do that, I actually forgot to do one little thingy. So with your announcements, I would actually suggest, with your announcements and your rules, I would actually suggest, so we're going to scrap this out. I'm really sorry, guys, I accidentally, oh my god, what am I doing? You don't have to do that. Just like, alright, don't follow what I just did. I'm just gonna write that, okay? And now you're gonna go up here. Sorry, my throat is kind of dry. So then you're gonna click create a category under like that. Once you click that, like that, server name. And under your new category, you're gonna write important channels. And you're gonna wanna move this to the top by like dragging it and putting it up there till you see that green line. Then you're going to take each of your, like the channels that you need, is going to be announcements and rules. And what you can actually do, instead of making it like proper permissions for each, you can actually go ahead and just, right here. You can go to permissions, view channel, turn off, turn off, turn off, turn off, and then turn on and turn off, and off. And yeah, now you're just going to want to click, actually, voice messages might be allowed, but they're probably not going to know. If they do, you can always turn off this one. Nothing really wrong with it. So yeah, you're just going to have like your at everyone in your announcements channel, and then you're just going to like randomly type whatever announcements you have. Okay, and now for voice channels, we're actually moving on to them now. Okay, so for your voice channels, what you're going to want to do is click create a channel, and this is like where a lot of people mess up. You're going to have to go down here where it says channel type, and you're going to have to click voice channel. It's going to say voice, and you just have to click that. And you're going to name this to gaming if you have like a normal server, and you're going to create the channel, and that's it. That's all you really need to do for voice channel. Yeah, and other types of voice channels could also be like studying, could be one. You could do chill, which is just like a normal like chilling VC. And yeah, that's like a short version of voice channel. And yeah, you could do that as well. And now for the main part, which like probably the most important part right here where it says no roles. Like once you click on people, it's going to say no roles, and you're going to have to click this plus sign, and it should say nope, did you make a typo for now? But I'm going to fix that for you guys. So what you're going to have to do first is click this at the top left of your screen. You're going to click your server name, then you're going to click server settings, and then right in server settings you're going to go to roles, and then you're going to click create a role. So the people in power of your server, like the people that have full the full power over your whole entire server, is going to be called either admin or administrator, or you can even say owner or OG, depending on whatever you want to do. But I would suggest admin. And for the color, you can really make it whatever, as long as it's not the same color as another role that isn't admin. But what I would suggest is like a proper Discord, like admin, which is like once you click like this right here, custom color, you have to take your dragger, like your little mouse thingy, and you're going to bring it all the way up to the highest point on the top right, which is going to make like this really bright red color. And then you're going to click Save Changes, and this should be like that. So not just yet, you're not done with the admin role. What you're actually going to have to do is click Permissions. And what I usually do is just click every single one of these like permissions, but you don't really have to do it because I just do it for fun. But your main thing that you can do is administrator. So you have to like from the top you scroll down all the way to the bottom and it says administrator and you go all the way to the right and click this. And yeah, that should be so like the main part. If you guys want to do what I do and just click all of them, you can. So you can do what I just did. Sorry. You can do just what I just did. I just turned on every one of those little check marks on every single role, but you really don't have to do that if you're making an admin role. You can just click administrator, which is completely fine. But yeah, I would just be sure by doing that. And yeah, make sure like if you were to do this, so once you finish all that, it's gonna say careful you have unsaved changes. You must click save changes before you just X out, because if you try to X out, actually it's not gonna let you. But you have to click save changes so that everything saves out. And then yeah, so your admin role is created. Now another role you can do is a member, or like, so you can do member or person or organism, whatever you want. Literally, it's whatever you want to do. I'm gonna keep professional and name it member. And members like typically just like the normal people that are in your server. What I like to do is just go to like the lime and go all the way up to like bright green, but you could just click this, which is like probably a better way. And you're gonna click save changes. And with all of these permissions, you don't really have to worry about them. You can, if you want, you can click, well, the main things you're gonna need is they can view channels, they can they can create an invite, they can change nicknames, they can send messages, and you can just like turn on all of these if you want. They cannot embed links. Then they can add reactions. They can use external emoji if they have Discord Nitro. They can mention. They can use external stickers. Well, I think I just clicked that. Stickers, my bad. And yeah, and then for the rest, text to speech is fine. Read message, yes. Use application commands, which is just like bot commands. You can click yes for this one. Send voice messages, they can do that. You can really do whatever you think is best for your members, but like if it's a member, I would suggest do not turn on administrator, because then they're gonna have a lot of power over your server. So once you're done with that, you're just gonna click that and you should be good. Now the next part is creating an invite to people. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to click YouTube example or whatever your server name is, and you're going to click invite people. Then you can literally invite anyone who you want to be part of your server, or you can just copy this link and send it to them. And yeah. So I actually just sent it to one of my friends, like just for an example. So like if you were to click like invite that friend that you sent it to, they should be like it doesn't have to say their name anymore. So what you're gonna do, so it's gonna say like good to see you, hey, or whoever you added. And I just said hey, I just like sending an emoji for the fun. And what you're gonna want to do is like go to your, like click you, and click this plus button, click admin, so that you have the power of the server. And to whoever this is, whoever your friend is, just make it member, so that they're gonna have that little green icon on their face. And yeah, so yeah, he just said hi, and yeah. So you can really just start a conversation, like whatever you want. It's, yeah. And as you go on, you can invite more and more people to your server, and eventually you can make it like a community of people, like, yeah. Yeah, so that's basically just like the basics of having a server. And if you guys want to see my video on how to add bots to your Discord server, the link or whatever, like the little tag that's going to tell you how to, it's going to be towards like the top right of your screen, like of your video right now. And yeah, I would recommend adding bots because they are really good help around your server. And yeah, so I really hope this helps you guys. If you did like the video, please make sure if you did like enjoy it, if this did help you, please like the video and subscribe to my channel and turn on post notifications because you will get notified whenever I post a new video. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Good luck with your server. I hope it becomes successful. And yeah, bye.